this is going to be a general daily reading for Friday, April 12th. I think so. I'm pretty sure it is. It's April 12th. All right. So today I'm using my high-waisted cotton on camouflage pants. They're cargo pants and I love them. Yesterday I got my other sweatpants in the mail from Cotton On. No Marshall Kamikaze sweatpants though, but that's okay. We've made peace with that, right? These Cotton On sweatpants are fucking amazeballs, you guys. I love it. Okay, here we go. This is going to be general, so this will not resonate with everyone, okay? This will be one of those things where, as I tell you guys, it may have already happened, it may not have happened yet, and it doesn't mean it's going to happen on the day. You know, it's just the day that I'm doing it. So, this is Friday, April 12th. Remember, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Trust. So what I just saw in my head. You have the High Priestess. Trust. Trust that you cannot see what's coming next, but trust that it's for your greater good. Trust that what you release and let go of will be replaced with something even better. Trust. I keep seeing it over and over and over. Trust. If you follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, I had this very, very powerful live session last night where I had shared with everybody that yesterday was really emotional for me because of the fact that I am closing out a very big cycle in my life of me being in the cocoon. You know, where I live, I need to move. And, you know, my daughter and I are outgrowing it. This was my safe haven for the past 3 years since I got out of my karmic relationship. And it's my comfort zone. It's my safety zone. This is the womb, basically, for me being here. And the time has come where we have to leave because it's too small. And I was sharing with everybody yesterday that I feel sad about that and emotional because I cannot quite see what's coming, even though I know it's everything I've ever wanted. And, you know, the spread that came out during that live reading last night was fucking just confirmation and phenomenal. That it's all coming, honey. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Everything is coming. But still we go, That's all about this energy right here where the High Priestess, she trusts in the unknown. She just does, you know, she's cool, calm, and collected. She uses her intuition. She is very highly spiritual, you know. This is us just really connecting into the High Priestess or High Priest and trusting that this next chapter, which is a huge chapter for many, it's the whole new book, that this book contains everything you've ever wanted and everything you've ever hoped and wished for and you were waiting for, basically. You just have to trust. High Priestess is going to start revealing things as needed. And this is very, very much so like if you're reading a book, you know, what's going to happen in chapter 2? You got to read it to find out. So it's like you're reading through this book, and as you go along through the pages and through the chapters, more and more things are being revealed to you when the time is right. You know, when a writer is writing a story or telling a story, they don't reveal to you all over the place the timelines. Everything happens as it's supposed to, right? There is this flow to it, and it's the same thing here. The High Priestess is going to reveal things that need to be revealed at the moment it needs to be revealed. Hope that made sense. Okay, we have here another major arcana. You have the Hierophant. Hierophant could be Taurus energy. Hierophant is commitment, marriage, unions. This is also about spirituality. How ironic it is that earlier when I was talking about the High Priestess and I said the High Priest, and then you have the High Priest who comes out. This is counterparts. The High Priestess with the Hierophant. accident? I'm sure, as there are none. 2 people that are reborn. They have been reborn. I just announced it today on my Instagram because I was waiting for my bloom bracelets to sell out completely. The last and final batch until I get called to make more. Sold out. And so I finally announced that my new bracelet is called A Star is Born. And I find it to be very fitting that after us blooming, right, and going through this process of, you know, basically being destroyed only to be built back up again, and, you know, us coming out of the cocoon and us coming out of the womb, however you want to look at it, it's being reborn. It's coming out of the dark, right? A star can only shine if there's darkness. These people have gone through shit, is my point. They've gone through the dark pits of hell. I mean, they've been through some shit. And they've come out of it stronger, kinder, wiser. And they've come out of it cracked open. And this is why now that they have this energy about them of high priest, high priestess, because it's about they're connected to the spiritual realm now. Okay, but they always were, but you have to be open to that. That has to be unlocked in you, right? Some people are born that way from birth where it's unlocked already, and then some no. Like for me, it really opened up in my late 30s. I was always intuitive, but the door did not open up for me, that gateway, until much later in life, because that's when I was ready for it. These 2 people are connected to the spiritual realm. They are psychic, they are intuitive, they're probably empathic, they're probably having psychic hits and visions of future, of past lives. Their mental telepathy, they can see things, feel things, hear things, well, however their gifts work. 2 very, very, very old souls that have awakened. One was already awoke. That was the high priestess. You already know that. We don't need to. We always know it's the fucking woman, or the fucking feminines. Always, you know, the men always, the masculine always 5 steps behind. But it's on purpose though. It's on purpose that it's that way. I've discussed this. If you followed me from the very beginning, we've talked about this. I've also talked about this from last year and even before that, how I've always felt that the masculines were going to awaken or remember. And I've said it since day one. I knew it would be they dream something, or it has something to do with the dream state, whether this would be daydreams or this would be something coming through unconsciously through, of course, it would be, that's Neptunian energy, right? And we just came out of Pisces season. So, you know, a lot of people now are going, oh my God, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said the dream thing, and da-da-da. And I'm going, I know, because it's exactly what I felt from like last year and even before then. I always felt they would dream it. And I knew it from back then that it would be something that would be very jarring to them. Either number one, they would have dreamt that you got married and they lost you. Or they would have dreamt you died, right? It would be something of that effect. And many of my other psychic friends have always said, yeah, it's definitely something of that, they would need a big push like that, right? But I've always felt the dream thing. And coming out of Pisces season just now, something big happened in Pisces season. And many of them could have had this flash of a vision psychically, or they may have dreamt it, right? Like I said, this is something to do with the dream state, the unconscious mind, and it causes them to awaken or remember. 2 people that have had extremely high-ranking roles in past lives, okay? The angel that's bringing things together. That's symbolic of the angelic guidance, the spiritual guidance, the universal guidance, right? And also, this is the angel of patience. Patience was a motherfucking virtue. But not only that, this is alchemy, right? Transmutation. I love to use the example, as I have since back then, when I first, you know, really kind of came out with sharing my story, is basically you take pain and you turn it into power, or we take negativity and turn it into power. We take darkness, turn it into power. So this is alchemy. Two people went from one thing to another, or transmutation of a caterpillar to the butterfly, right? Or however it's going to relate to you. Now, it is a card of reconciliation. For some of you, the high priestess and the high priest in the 5D spiritual realm is who was guiding you, right? So let's say that's not your energy yet, or not your energy that you're channeling as far as you in the physical. This could have been the guidance that you get from your ancestors, or from these, you know, spirits that are assisting you. This is reconciliation. King of Wands also came out. King of Wands comes up a lot because it's action. King of Wands is an alpha. He doesn't sit around going, I'm scared. Oh, I'm fucking scared. Nah, this motherfucker is he a go-getter, honey. He a hustler. If he want it, he gonna get it. He stakes claim, you know. He's the first to volunteer. He is all about action. He may have to sit back and watch for a bit, because what he needs to do is he needs to strategize. Very much so Emperor-like energy, right? Where they are strategizing and they're watching, because they're creating a plan in their head of how I'm going to attack. They've been watching and waiting for the right moment to come back in, if this is a reconciliation. If this is not a reconciliation, and this is a new person that you could have encountered, well, from the first encounter, they may not have approached you, and they may have watched a little bit and then approached, okay? Take it as it resonates. This is general. Six of Cups lurking on the bottom. It keeps coming up. Six of Cups, of course, is that past life soulmate connection. Somebody from the past coming back in. And it doesn't have to be someone from this life, although for some of you it is. Now, Six of Wands, victory. Public recognition, coming out publicly about this and saying, listen, Linda, listen. So it's kind of like that thing where they may even have to tell family members or friends, like, so I just feel like it's this, like, can I be honest with you though? I almost feel like when people come out, if they have to publicly come out and say something, it's almost as if people are going to look at them going, no shit, Sherlock, only now you're getting it. It has that feeling of, well, duh. It's about time you woke up. That kind of a feeling. And as I said, watching, strategizing. Okay, Page of Swords, strategizing. I'm watching. I'm not stalking, but I'm watching. I'm taking notes, and I'm trying to see what would be the best course of action. Well, how should I approach? Especially if this is a motherfucker coming back from the past. They know that they better tread fucking lightly. They got one shot, and if they miss their shot, they're fucking done, and they know it. So they're going to be very, very sure to pick and choose when the shot is going to be made. You know, this is, so basically put it this way, they've been practicing almost in their head. Just like a person who's on the basketball court that's practicing their shots, right? Throwing hoops, shooting hoops. They're doing that in their head, honey. They're coming up with these scenarios of how and what and where, and they're replaying it in their head. They're practicing in their head. The Sun is known to be masculine energy. It is truth. It is illumination. It is the happiest card in the entire deck. It's growth, prosperity. So it appears a masculine could be coming in to either, number one, apologize, because the Knight of Cups could be somebody needing to apologize. And maybe for some, that's all they're going to do is come in and apologize, because they know they should, they know they need to, and that's what needs to be done to close up and wrap this up and tie up this loose end once and for all. You go your way, they go their way. See what I'm saying? Now, for some, they're going to come in, and it's going to be this, so what I'm saying? And it's a very secret admirer type of an energy. Remember last year we were channeling that, excuse me, I was channeling that. It was coming out in the cards. Secret admirer kept coming out like repetitively in the Lover's Oracle cards. And it feels very much so just like that with this Knight of Cups energy. Like, I've been kind of watching, but then now I'm going to approach because I know I have to. Because I can feel the need. It's this countdown. Like, I have a window of time here. And if that window of time passes, I'm fucked. And it's the truth too. I almost feel like they can feel this pressure inside, whether it's legit or not, right? Whether it's a legitimate, oh, if the window passes, you're fucked. We don't know. I mean, maybe not, right? Probably not. I don't know. But they feel that. They go, oh, fuck. Because let's put it this way. If you're single right now and then they come in now and they bring this whole thing and you're still in love with them and you're whatever, or however it works out, there could be a chance of reconciliation here. Not that it's going to happen. There's a chance. But if you meet a new motherfucker from your past life that you fall head over heels in love with, then there will be zero chance for them to have any type of anything, not even friendship. So I guess in a way, yeah, there is a window of time that's needed, really. But remember, everything is free will. If motherfuckers choose the easy way out and they choose free will, right? Oh boy. So now somebody wants to offer something. It could even be just offering friendship. So you don't got to get all fucking pissy about it going, I would never take them back. Da, 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 da. Number one, it's not for everybody. This is a very, very specific group of people that this message is for. And number two, some may just want friendship. And whether you decide to be friends with them or not is up to you. But remember now, if we have evolved and if we are supposedly vibrating high in the Empress Emperor mode, we would be looking at things very differently. And based on your reaction, it shows where you're at vibrationally. I keep talking about this, that I feel like our reaction is going to be a huge part of our test. 8 of Pentacles. Devoted. They're ready now. They're ready now. Some of them are ready now to be devoted. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Some of them are workaholics too. They've been working an awful lot. I just heard preparing a nest egg. Oh, that's so adorable. For some of you, whether this is new or old, it does not matter. Whoever this is, they've been preparing a nest egg. They've been preparing for the future. Maybe not even consciously knowing why they're preparing. It's probably just, I just feel this need that I have to prepare. Da, da, da. Little did they know though, for some of you that like you guys have never met yet, they're going to realize it when they meet you and they're going to go, this is what I was working so hard for. I was preparing for this. Oh, that's adorable. Look at what came out all together. 2 kings and an empress. Some of you will have options. Some of you, there'll be options. Remember, I talked about this earlier. If you are vibrating at this frequency, are you or aren't you? Based on your reaction and based on what comes out your mouth is going to prove it. I can tell immediately where a person's at vibrationally just on their response. Just me reading comments on videos like this, based on the way people respond, I can just tell, I go, oops, still not there yet. Still not there yet. Oh, look at this one. This one's there already. Yep, this one's got it. They're realizing it. They get it. I can just tell by your reaction and what comes out of your mouth. This is you in all your glory. And you're attracting everything, right? Like I said, we're going to attract everything. Now, for some of you, it's 2 different motherfuckers. Could be water and air. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or it's a water sign and an air sign, okay? Now, it could also be the same motherfucker. Meaning, it's one man or one masculine that has these energies, okay? For example, could have been the evolution. I was just about to say something else and they went, oh, you mean like an evolution? They just can't let me do my shit. Okay, so yes, like an evolution. Meaning, in the beginning, this person could have been emotionally detached, right? Because the air signs are emotionally detached. I myself as an aqua can relate. Yes, we are emotionally detached. So this would be somebody that didn't open up, wasn't willing, they shut themselves out from you or love in general if you guys have never met and this is a new connection, okay? Completely shut themselves down emotionally. Now, something's happened, they've gone through this process, dark night of the soul, gone through the cocoon, went through the rebirth, right? This purification probably, meaning the phoenix energy, which would be what? Having to crash and fucking burn, right? And then you rise up from one's ashes. Fire is purification. So they've gone through this whole spiel and process like you have. And then now they come out feeling. Because it's how I am too. Like, even for me, like a huge part of me wants to say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, shut the world out and be real cold and shit. But I can't, because now that I'm at this vibration, my Queen of Cups energy, she comes in and she makes me softer and she makes me more understanding. But don't get me fucked up. Queen of Swords be standing right here ready to go in case you act like a motherfucking fool. But the point is that Queen of Swords is not the one in charge anymore. She's not. Okay, we can't have her in charge, honey. She was in charge back in the day when I was fighting for my life, fighting for my freedom, fighting for everything. It's time for her to take a break. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like parents, and I know because I'm going to come up against this soon. My daughter's going to be a senior this year in school. It reminds me of the energy of like when parents go, I don't know how to stop being a parent because, you know, it's so ingrained in me. But then people go, they're grown already. They graduated. They're in college. Let them go. They have children already. Let them go. And you hear parents go, I can't. I don't know how. It's just, that's the Queen of Swords energy for me personally. And I feel like many of you out there can relate. She's had to be there through everything in my whole life to fight for me, to defend me. And it's almost like she gets it that her job is over right now, and as needed we'll call her up to the front. But she's just so used to being at the forefront fighting and protecting, you know. And so that's like this energy. You guys are basically like mirrors because, you know, it's the way it is. It's like they're softer now, they're more understanding, and they're more open to feel. And dare I say, for some of you, this is a person that's in love. And it was, if this is a person coming back from the past, it was always there. It's just that they didn't remember that it was. Oh, my lordy lord. Okay. 7 of Cups. This is the dream. Right? I talked about the dream thing earlier. The dream. This is also illusions. Illusions being revealed. What I thought something was, it was not. It's actually this. Illusions being revealed. All of this smoke and mirrors are being dissipated. And now I can see clearly now that the sun is shining and that everything is, the dust is settling, right? Now, you also have the Queen of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles. So basically what we have here is counterparts, okay? King and Queen of Wands. 2 people taking action, passionate, they're go-getters, right? 2 people here need to take action because this is why. This is no matter what sign you're, okay? You have to move forward in this new cycle. And I talked about this on my live last night on Instagram, where I know I'm standing on the cliff and they're saying you have to jump into your new cycle, Missy, jump into the new book. But I'm going, no, not yet. I feel like I didn't have enough time here in my cocoon in the womb. And I'm just like, I really want another year. And they're going, you can't have another year here. You have to move and you have to open up to these bigger things coming in your career. You have to. And they're huge life-changing things, right? So then it's like not like an easy choice. And I'm going, I don't want to jump just yet. I'm not ready. And they're going, jump. So these are 2 people here that have to jump. And for many, they're jumping into pure fucking abundance, okay? And for some of you, you're going to be jumping into a committed relationship, hunties. I mean, it just is what it is. You are. All right, hold on. I mean, if I move somewhere, hopefully it's quieter. So much chaos going on over here, right? Success. That's what you're jumping into, that 10 of Pentacles energy, honey. You're jumping straight into success. So it's not like you're gonna... We know it too. It's not like we're going, oh, I didn't know it was successful things. We know. But it doesn't matter. It's the fear of the unknown. And it's also, we're so comfortable in the spot that we're at. Here it's almost like, and I feel like this past 3 years I've been hidden, so to speak. And now it's kind of like coming out of the womb, coming out of the dark. You know, a star is born. Now the world sees you. Everyone's looking at you now. And it's like scary. Like, I don't know if I want everybody looking at me now. You know, I don't know if I want to go and, you know, be on national live or national TV, or be on like national radio, or like whatever it is that's going to be opening up to you. I don't know if I want to do movies and TV shows, or if I want to go on tour and write books and stuff. I don't know. But it's time. I keep hearing it. They're going, oh no, it's time. All right, so success. Congratulations. You are on the road to success. You needn't have any reservations about your situation, as it's going to work out beautifully. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for, but make sure you don't wear yourself down by working too hard. Take time to enjoy peace in your life. Well, I think that does say it all, doesn't it? We are trying to find peace in the chaos, because we are living in the moment. Remember, everything we do in grace, even in the midst of chaos. It's just a transition. And yesterday I had a really tough day. It was very, very stressful. And I had to constantly stop and pause and reflect and bring my vibration back up. And you know, we have those moments. We're human. And at the end of the day, last night, I looked back and I went, I know why everything's happening the way that it is, and I'm letting it go. And yesterday I accepted the fact that, yes, okay, my time in the cocoon is done, and yes, it's time for me to be reborn again, you know, come out of the womb. And you know, I get that part, the cycles and phases. It was amazing because I called it before it even came out. Last night I got the moon card and I saw it in my head, cycles and phases, cycles and phases. At the end of the reading, Keepers of the Light, who comes out? Freya. Cycles and phases. This cycle is over. The ending is just the beginning. So this rebirth, it's us, it's an ending to a new beginning. That's why for me, I'm going, oh yeah, I'm so sad, I don't want to leave. But I'm going to leave here, and it's going to be an ending which creates a new beginning, right? And this is exactly what had happened when I had left my old life too. When I had to move out of that house, even though I knew I was coming to someplace better and I had my freedom, it still was difficult to say goodbye. And I bawled hysterically the last night I left my old house to come here. I mean, bawled hysterically, because it was just this big chapter of my life. I mean, hello, I was there 11 years in the same house, you know, so it was a very big deal. And it'll be like this. It'll be like sad, but then you know you're going to move on to something even better. And then when you get there, you'll be like, yes, I do love this more. It was the right move. This is transitional, and we're human, right? It's what it is. All right, you guys, I will be doing the weekend reading probably tomorrow. We'll feel it out. We'll see. Now, those of you that ordered hats, I don't know if I mentioned it or emailed you guys. I've been so busy. I was waiting on these supplies to come in. So the boxes for the hats came in yesterday or the day before, and now I'm waiting for the plastic bags that the hats that are you're gonna stick the hats in and put in the box. I'm still waiting for my supplies. They're taking longer than I thought, so thank you again for your patience. Okay, those hats will be mailed out as soon as I get all of the shipping supplies for them. The second batch of the Bloom bracelets will be mailed out soon. Now, the people who just ordered this third and final batch, that's not going to be mailed out till the end of the month, okay, you guys? And I will be revealing, when the time is right, all the details of my A Star is Born new intention bracelet. But all in divine timing, hunties, right? All right, I'm going to see you guys soon. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram. And if you want to book a reading with me, click on the box below. All of my info is there, okay? Thanks, you guys. I love you.